Hi Cancer, welcome to Starchaeology Tarot. That's this channel. I am Desi. I will be your Starchaeologist for this December tarot reading, aka Starchaeological Dig. Guys, that's just an exploration into your soul, into your present, your past, your future, your current challenges, all for the benefit of deep, deep healing, encouragement, strengthening, your ascension. That's what I'm here for, and I'm ready to support you in that way if you're ready to support you in that way. So I'm about to connect with Spirit here and get the divine message for you for December. If you have an additional intention to that you'd like to set, please do that while I shuffle and tune in. I'm just looking for a message that will best align you with your highest self, your highest good, your highest path, whatever is most relevant and resonant for you at this precise moment in time. You're watching this at exactly the right moment. Some of this is going to resonate with you. That is meant for you. If it doesn't, then it's meant for someone else. Don't panic. It's all good. Also, this is good for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you'd like to watch your other placements to more understand the full unique picture that is you, you can do that. All astrological signs are up for December. And guys, thank you just for being here. I'm so grateful for you. I love you so much. Let's start shuffling and see what December's all about. Oh. Cancer, did you see what I just did? I accidentally pulled 4 cards for you. That was intentional. And we have the card of Starchaeology Tarot on here. So this is definitely going to be a very healing month for you. This is a month full of hope. And it's also very much though reliant on you having faith in yourself and faith that your journey is serving some higher purpose for you. It's serving a purpose for your greater good, even the parts that hurt. I'm seeing that some of you have lost a battle recently, or feel like you're in a losing battle in December. And there is real benefit to just walking away from something that's not serving you. It doesn't make you a loser to lose that battle if it's not helping you to begin with. In fact, I think that we get really caught up in thinking, well, if I walk away from this, then I lose something. When it's not even something that we wanted in the first place. It's not something that aligned with us. It's not something that resonated. You win in this situation by losing. Does that mean that you won't grieve? No, you might really actually grieve this. I'm seeing that. I think that it's more so the fear of grief, the fear of loss, that is keeping you from seeing all that there is to gain from just walking away from this. All is not lost. We have a double 5 here. Interesting. 5-5. All is not lost with this battle. You still can win the war by losing the battle. In fact, there is strategy in that. There's strategy in knowing when is the right time to walk away from something. There's strategy in being gracious about when to remove yourself from a situation. I'm seeing this too, that this is something regarding words, a communication, a conversation you're having, or a conflict of ideas and thoughts and beliefs. It might even just be internal. It might be you stepping away from an internal conflict with yourself, or with a voice that's in your head that really has a hold on you about how to feel about something. And you feel like you're losing even if it's against yourself, because it's a fight with your ego. It's a fight with your ego. That's only some of you. I think with others, this really is something with someone else. This is involving the exchange of words with someone else. But to walk away doesn't mean, for walking away to be the right move does not mean necessarily that you feel absolutely great about it and not conflicted. You can still walk away from something and have it be the right move for you, have it be good, but feel grief and feel the loss of it. We grieve even things that we lose that were not good for us. We grieve things that were comfortable but not right. That happens all the time. That's completely natural. So you are welcome, and do the best that you can to welcome this grief process and have faith that the process is serving some greater purpose. For the Star card to appear here next to this Five of Cups, it's like saying this grief that you're feeling, this loss that you feel, or that you are about to, if you haven't moved into this yet, is so hopeful. There is so much hope in it. Actually mourning the loss of this thing and then moving past it opens you up to a hope, a deeper hope and faith and healing in your life. And one where you're not like ashamed or judging yourself. I'm sensing that there's something about judging yourself, feeling some sort of shame or guilt about being who you are, or just very like aware of how other people are viewing you in some situation. And I think that's even feeding into the grief of losing, whatever it is you're losing. But you come out of it feeling no shame at all. You come out of it completely transparent and authentic and aligned with this higher version of yourself. You come out of this grief a higher version of yourself, much closer to your higher self, much more aligned with your higher self. And you're able to feel yourself more in the natural flow and alignment of life, as opposed to feeling like you're fighting. I think you have felt maybe like you're in a fight up until this point, and that conflict is draining. You don't have to be in that place. I want to look one thing up in my tarot journal here, because there's another thought that I'm having about this Star card that I don't want to miss. Just wait for it. There we go. Yeah, it's this also, this Star card is like this. The grief might feel like a storm. This is the peace that follows after the storm. And that peace is enough reason to go through the storm. The Star is so free. There's nothing that is limiting her in any way. There's a sort of blending of your energy and universal energies too with the Star card, where your truth somehow doesn't become something that you have to defend. It's no longer something you have to defend or something that you have to search for, but rather your truth you suddenly see reflected in the world around you, in the universal truths. You find your truth and universal truth to be one and the same, and that strengthens you in some way because it's connecting you to something greater than yourself. It's a really powerful moment to be able to be focused on yourself as focused on the individual in a way that's like, I need to heal these parts of me that are unique to me, these wounds that are unique to me, but also be able to step away and see yourself almost as an observer. It's like from a much more divine, non-human viewpoint, to see your life from another plane that normalizes it, but also takes the power out of the individual wounds, the individual conditioning, your particular baggage in this human form that you're in. Having both the close perspective, the empathy and feeling of really experiencing that, but then also the unbiased perspective of knowing that it's only as serious as you make it. Suffering, you only need to suffer for as long as you need to suffer for. I'm not sure if that makes sense. Suffering's only necessary until you realize it's not necessary. That's an Eckhart Tolle quote, and I'm feeling that here for you, especially with this mourning period. So it's like you're understanding yourself better, but you also come out of this understanding the nature of life and your existence better. And that is connecting you with that universal truth that frees you and that brings you a sense of peace that helps propel you into this next chapter of your life. You're beginning something else here too. With this battle ending, with this thing that you're mourning, you're beginning something new. And you're beginning it with really without caring what other people think of you. The Fool card appears really when we've turned our back on society and we know that other people might look at us and call us foolish or irrational or impractical in some way. But we have to be able to channel and welcome that Fool energy when we feel it, because the rational person never risks. The person who's afraid of looking foolish never is vulnerable. They never leap off the cliff. They never have that faith. They never have that connection to that wisdom, that knowing, that transcends the very structured logic that we rely on so much in this plane. This is a deeper plane that you're accessing. And it might look foolish to others who are on different points in their journey. But as long as it doesn't, as long as you aren't judging it as foolish, then you are saying yes to an instinct that is coming from somewhere divine. You are saying yes to an instinct that is coming from a divine part of yourself. And you have to go through losing this battle, stepping away from this thing, and even mourning it in order to welcome in this new beginning. And to welcome in this unashamed and very present, focused part of you, this new you. Where you're experiencing your inner self joyfully. You are so present in yourself and in your strength and in your faith, connection, whatever you want to call it. Faith in what? Whatever it is for you. You are a link between spirit and the outer world. And that's what you're stepping forward into. That's affecting whatever new beginning you are starting in December. People might see you as foolish because they don't see that connection. They don't see that divine connection that you are so in tune with in December, that you come out of this grief feeling. This grief renews you in some way. This stepping away renews you in some way. So whatever risk that you are gearing up to take, you have to step away from whatever it is you have to step away from. You have to grieve that in order to take this new risk. There is so much hope and healing and faith in it, and just divine energy in it. There's real dream come true energy in it. But again, you have to be able to be a loser in this sense, and also stop defining it as losing. Because you're not losing anything. It looks like loss from the outside. You're going to feel the loss. You're going to grieve. But you are gaining something here. You are gaining a lead. Because if you take that leap of faith, you will free fall faster than anyone could ever walk. I don't know if that makes sense to you, but I'm just hearing that. It's like those leaps of faith we take, it's like moving so much faster than if we were putting one foot in front of the other. Because we're letting gravity do work there. We're co-creating with a force that's bigger than us. This risk you take is a real co-creation. Again, it's that connection between you, spirit, and the outer world. Very exciting stuff, Cancer. I would love to hear what this is for you specifically in your life. Feel free to comment below and share with me. It's a real honor to get to connect with you in this way. I love you. I'm invested in your December. I'm invested in your future. I'm invested in your ascension, your enlightenment, your growth. If you like this video, please like it and subscribe to this channel. Share it with anyone that you love that you feel can really use some extra support right now. That's why I'm doing this. And I don't even know what else to say about that. Thanks for being here. I love you, and have the best December of your whole life.